a lane bully of their own in the Bruno, but that last pick, Freya, might just change things.
Okay, very quickly, looks like Team Vitality, they want to win the lanes as well, trying to win a team fight. A lot of crowd control, a lot of burst damage. For Navi, they're going to play with a team, but now Ayanami is going to have a solo mission to try and kill that Lilia.
Both teams have been champions before. Both teams want to be champion again. For Vitality, it's about protecting what is theirs. For Navi, it's about regaining what they lost. It's the rematch of destiny. It's grand finals for the 2026.
Go in for the red tree, 50-50 against Keishi. Ayanami doing a good job. Zoning for me Echo away from this fight. That's going to be RWM dropped down by Rain. That's going to be Cine walking up with the Glooms as well. Vivian and the rest of the team coming down as Keishi wins out the red tree battle. And now it's a big fight happening. It's looking good. Heavy spin's even better, and now they want to get to the back, but they've already fought first blood. Vivian! That's the first blood raid coming around. That's a slam 7, a pass out to Cine, who's going to get caught with no black shoes. Ayanami gets the double. Vivo's next in the chopping block, and it's a big triple for Ayanami. And so far, Navi more than happy with the way that they want to play their comp. They want to chase down their targets, get their resources right with the timer on the Valkyrie Descent already. Vivo in the back line. That's going to be pure red tree. Keishi wins it out again, despite the Wrath of the Dryad already used up the Throne of Ruin. Got her into safety. Fumi Echo able to escape. Slams him in the pass as she goes to the mount on Vivo. And now Vivian is caught in the midst of it all with the Revitalize. Oh, they're trying to hold it down. They could look to wait for the final slash. They have it, and now they get it onto Keishi. Final slash with Vengeance. Now Ayanami going in straight under turret, picking up the mega kill. Not enough damage for Vitality as Mirai goes in for the dive. Under turret, taking a lot of those shots and still able to get away with the pass. Meanwhile, just dash around for free. Vivian gonna try to go for the Wrath of the Dryad now, pops it in, but again it's Keishi with the CC immunity. Vivian caught everywhere, all alone. Vivo's trying to peel with the back of the lines, but Vivian's just gonna get shredded down by not Ayanami as the rest of the team will funnel into mid. Mirai's gonna go in with a dash now, Cyclone Eye. Vivian with the Wrath of the Dryad onto the back already as Mirai cannot go for the mount, but she actually does under turret. That's a big mistake as Chel's able to flicker out the safety, and Mirai's gonna go down. Now we're seeing with the black shoes, caught in the RWM, and now the Blazing Duet. It's all good. The back line's under attack with no RWM. They're now attacking the mid-tier 2. Fumi in the back onto Rian. That's Fumi with the flank. Cine able to survive. Now very low. Gonna get caught in the Void Blast as Fumi Echo looks to go for the Vengeance. Is able to go for the resets right now as Keishi tanks up a Storm on their turret. It's Fumi Echo targeted down by Ayanami, and Fumi will fall. Ayanami's godlike in this game. Chell, don't get too close here, and especially with so many people in front. Belleric is also trying to get into this fight as well to try and clear up 11 minutes in. It's all about the dive. Valkyrie Descent coming down right now as Vivian's able to pop in Wrath of the Dryad, and the CC immunity is already used up with the Throne of Ruin. Now Vivo tries to cut them back. Mirai's gonna be caught under turret as Cine walks up as well, but Vivo's gonna get cut down by not Ayanami, and now it's Rain in the midst of it all, taking the damage from Cine with the black shoes as Keishi sticks onto her. It's too good, and now Keishi underneath, but manages to still get out. Fumi just needed a wage investment as both sides contest for no man's land. Again, Navi just doing a brilliant job forcing the errors on Vitality. Vivo's going to try to go for the pin on Mirai, and it will work out. They will get Mirai, but now it's the Lord already taken for Navi at the cost of just jumping into that back line. Mieko with final slash already on Rian. Gets away with the Vengeance. Now it's going to be thrown to Ruin. It's Mirai's even flagging the back line. Finding for Mieko and Vivian. Now goes to the straight to everybody else, but Vivo is able to push her away. Now Rian with the Blazing Duel! And they touch him! They got him! Keishi just needs to get back out of there. 37 more seconds until the Lord, and this was the perfect... Spent already, man. Navi were able to bait out the final slash. Now it's Mirai under turret. Down below, it's the Lord already. Vitality trying to keep these base turrets alive for as long as they can. RWM with the Throne of Ruin coming down, but it's only going to land on 2, but that's going to be Vivo with a heavy spin, pinning them down, and that's a good taunt onto Keishi, but it's Rian with a killing spree. It's not over just yet. They want to get that mid inhibitor first. The Lord does go down, and Vitality might have to respond here and now. They want to go for the brute force onto the base turret. They take it down, but Mirai so low as Chell is going to go down. Very long one. Now with the Rose Gold Minion, Rian gets her down, and it's a killing spree to Rain. Revitalize is already through, and Vival trying their best, but the base is under attack. Navi stay objective, they stick onto the crystal, they lock it down, and they don't give Vitality a chance to come back. It's game 1 secured in this best of 7.
Okay, let's pick. I think this lineup is screaming, let's try to end latest by 14, and Vitality, they do go for that Selena. So right now the problem is, once Vitality loses that mid prio Eterna, looking like a 2-0 for Navi.
Let's see if it will be. Vitality, where you at? You gotta step it up. You're down 1-0 in the series. I know it's early, but you can fall behind in the blink of an eye before you know it. For Navi, however, they're off to a stellar start, and they look poised and ready to potentially go up 2-0. However, it's up to them to decide. It's Navi versus Vitality, the rematch.
And look at Mirai, ever vigilant, making sure that this Nolan has to go hard. Fumiko not at level 4 as they're about to begin this fight.
Great taunt right now as KG jumps in with the Pinnacle Ninja. It's going to be the all-in. Vivo goes in, but Fumiko's the one to take it as Vivo gets away. AOG already as Vivian is able to escape, but not Ayanami picks up first blood. So it's a turtle traded for a kill, and both XPs are the ones on the board. That's a good taunt right now onto Fumiko with immobilization as well that forces the Throne of Ruin.
It's already out now. Ooh, Zini unfortunately does not connect with the Abyssal Arrow on this for now, as both sides are looking to go. Flicker is about to come back up for Vivol as they proxy that bottom side and even force out the Salmon Force.
Yeah, they just burst it straight out right now as Keishi jumps in onto Vivol. That's going to be the AOG to follow it up, but Vivol's going to be able to escape right now as Mirai is caught with no AOG and pops in to revitalize Vivian. Same predicament. It's both the roamers just falling here. Vivol picks up the kill and onto the side. Close to... Wait a second. Bottom lane. Chell's gonna go for the Blazing West straight up onto Rihanna. Vivol's waiting in the bush right now. Rihanna actually reading it with a synchro fission.
Selling it.
Might just fall into it. Throwing a room gonna be used up, and now it's gonna be the fracture as well. Force comes in, but Vivol pops her there. City gonna fall as well. Keishi gonna be very low. Fumiko with a flicker in onto Keishi. Now it's Chell with the Blazing Duet. The rather to Dryad taunts Mirai, and now she's gonna get double taunted, not able to get the AOG in time.
They're dancing around now. Ayanami must peel, and Rain is telling them to stay back, demons. Go to the Lord where you belong, and Vitality is more than happy to oblige.
Oh god, good taunt there. I don't think they're going to lose on composure just yet. They have a very good composition to bring it to the late game, but the Abyssal Arrow lands again, and the Wrath of the Giant is just barely missing out on the front line. Vivian with the Blazing Duet, escaping away. The Blazing Duet comes in from Chell, and they burst Rian down through the Zaman Force. Keishi with the jump. Vivol able to escape right now, but Keishi chomps her down and gets a shot. It's Cine running away as Keishi continues, but she ran.
Anything else?
They still got a composition to play in the late game. They're going to be caught now. Pops in the Wrath of the Tribe, finds everybody, but there's no Throne of Ruin. The Alice is in the bottom lane, and it is a punish from Navi over on Vital. Chell.
Whoa. Oh my goodness.
It's all up to Keishi though.
Whoa.
She has an entry with the AOG as well. Vivol's gonna have to go for the steal right now. The 50-50 goes to Vivol. Blazing Duet in the winner crown already as Mariah's already used the AOG, and now it's a Throne of Ruin, only locking down one. It's a blinking forward again as Vivol tries to stop with the side.
They're trying to chase them all the way through. Ayanami falling star move. Vivol gets right past them, and we're finally done with the chase. One singular wall keeps them set. Come back in time. It looks like Vitality want this synchronized wave. Salmon Force already out.
Fantastic pull by Navi onto the Lord, into the bottom lane, but the Lord will already take down that base turret together with Vivol. Now as she goes on to Ayanami with the help of Chell, tearing through that health bar. It's the Abyssal Arrow again. That doesn't land. Vivian's already down. Throwing a ruin, lands on 2 right now as Chell pops in the Blazing Wind onto Ayanami, and she's gonna get bursted out by Vivol. But the rest of the team now clumping down onto City. Chell will be taken out by Keishi.
This is Brianne's moment. She can turn this all around. They've cleared the wave. They've cleared the problems, and now they hold strong. A near clean. They saw at least the dash, and yes, they check it open. Winter Ground's already used, and they go in further.
They split them up, and now Mirai with no AOG is going to be caught, but still, with the fracture! They deal with immortality. Fumiko, in the midst of it all right now, has the Throne of Ruin, pops in with a crown. Keishi has to go away, but Vivol's going to be going in for the chase. City finds an Abyssal Arrow, lands it on Rain. Vivol's right there to capitalize.
The base is exposed, and not Ayanami cannot deal with this. They're going to have to leave Kenshi by himself. Start proxying that mid-wave, but Kenshi, can they do it?
Keishi's going to try to clear out these waves. There's just too many members on her. She gets the unstoppable, but she's returned to her body, and we are at 1-1 in this best-of-7 grand finals.
You wanted to see one hell of a match. We gave you one hell of a match. Game 2 going over to Team Vitality, and this is what we wanted. The consistent tug.
Love that storyline. Vitality last pick. We get the show of the mother of tanks.
Hey.
This is oppressive.
Here's the thing, you ban out the Gwyn, it shows that you don't want to use Purify, and that's why the Cho is valuable here.
At first, it was Navi who struck and said, "This is our series." But then Vitality answered back, tying the series up 1-1. And now we go into Game 3. Who will once again take the lead? Will it be Vitality for the first time, or will Navi take it back?
Onto Ayanami, putting a lot of damage on her, but Fumiko's gonna get caught. Mirai, great backup, Vivian. escaping with the Shunpu, and it's Navi who strike first.
Beautifully played, and this is right after
Black Dragon Front gonna be used up straight up into trying to zone Vival out of this turtle pit. Vival's trying to escape right now, but he's gonna be caught by the damage again. Lethal counter in the rectory. Vival still gets it despite it all, and the jungle falls as well. Now it's Mirai caught under the RWM as Vivian walks up, but now she's caught in the RWM. Immobilized in that zone. Echo with City dropping down bombs.
Again, in a lot of scenarios, like the old Suyo, but still relevant as Ayanami taking his full fire. Fumieko tries, Black Dragon form getting called here.
Vival has the lethal counter. If she drops down just a bit, oh my god, she might be taken out from the skies. Gets away just in time, but she stays.
No.
Ayanami with a bench fight, Furious Dive. They're gonna go in onto Fumieko. The way the dragon comes around with a lethal counter. Shove it. Vival picks up the kill up top. It's City. Caught in the 1v3. Can she escape? She flickers out to
There's so much pressure on you. Just take the mid wave. City is going to swap lanes with you and maintain that. Mirai should be. Oh no.
Way the dragon lethal counter. They're gonna try to feed it over. Mirai gets a massive taunt. Oh, it's a cancel. The lazy duet. Straight into the knockout striker from Fumieko.
Can they get anything off of this? No, they call it off. And Vivian getting disrespectful. Ayanami's thinking about it. They know they don't have the way of the dragon, but
oh, Vival. Into the bottom lane, they just burst her down even through the Petrify! And the Furious Dive, the lethal counter didn't even land. No, they try to go for compensation on Vivian. That's a Jeet Kundo. She runs out of the Wrath of the Dryad and baits out the RWM! Chell with the punish, now they all punish! Chell, it's an all-in, but Fumieko goes in the back line and Vival's just waiting in that tier 2. Vivian getting the way of the dragon on Keishi! The awareness she was. Now they're gonna go in for the dive in the bottom lane again. Rian hasn't had the best of games so far. Fumieko just waiting for the double dash. Knockout strike. Oh, lethal counter from Vival. Now it's the retaliation. Now it's the punish. You did that to our goal later. Now you must pay. RWM, what a save from City.
this is ridiculous. Vitality.
A big miss, a big whip from City. And that's the punish from Ayanami straight out to Vivian. Fumieko with a jump, but she's only 1 against 4 right now. Mirai getting a massive taunt. And another big kill on the Paquito, this time on the hands of Keishi.
Okay. They end up...
Whoa. Ayanami's gonna walk up again. Gets caught with the lethal counter. A straight Kumar moment. She knew the Batman was there. Blazing went out to Cini and Vival right now, but she's able to sustain for a minute. Xiao Zhou into the back line, and Keishi won't be able to get the rectory. It's Rian who steals it away and saves it for Navi. But Xiao with the flicker in forward, trying to go for a bit more kills. Mirai doesn't have the Wrath of the Dryad. Vival walks back up right now as the chase continues, and Vivian is trying to go for the Jeet Kundo, but she will lane. They're going to go for the commitment right now as Vivian jumps in. The Wrath of the Dragon is able to connect in the back line, but Vivian's going to go for the chase on Keishi. Finds the way of the Dragon!
They got the kick, lethal counter takes it. They got the Lord of Chell, deals Ayanami!
Who's here is Fumieko! Punishing with the help of the RWM. Look at Keishi running through the hills, but it is onto the bush, and Chell's going to try to go for the read, and she cancels the recall. Keishi jumps in, but Chell has the win of nature. Fumieko will be sacrificed for it.
Oh my god.
Whoa. Oh, right through it, lethal counter. No way, she tried to be at my forward to go for the poke on City as she overextended, but it was just a bait. Now it's a free Lord. And with...
It's not over just yet here. No big ultimate from Cini at least. Can Rain steal it? And yes, they got the RWM back.
But she's getting poked down now. It's going to be the RWM to lock Cini down. Has the flicker out. Not Ayanami with the Petrify and the Fierce side, but it's her that gets deleted by Chell. Last baser up top going to be taken down as Mirai tries to move up forward for Rian to clear.
They're not willing to die for this. They're not willing to die for this base just yet. There's enough strength.
Try to go for it. Oh my god, wait, the dragon and the full pounce! That's what in nature. Fumieko able to survive right now as that's going to be the Lord taken down as Chell gets the kill on Keishi. Vivian gets away as well and gets the chastised pauldron. No purifying, no win of nature on Rian.
However, at least they were able to trade 1-for-1 here, and Cini ends up going down.
So it is going to be the gamble. If they can go for a fight before Keishi spawns, and Fumieko jumps in. Knockout strike is off! With a crown already used up as Rian goes for the damage again. Damage reduction coming out as Fumieko is able to survive, but now it's Vivian caught in the taunt. Still able to get away with Jeet Kundo, and the Black Dragon form comes around as Vivian is going to get taken very low, but it is Navi staying in this game.
There's still the second wave that we have to worry about. This is where Cini now comes into play with the RWM. They might be able to do something.
With the damage, with the poke, coming down with the Wishing Lantern. Oh, Ayanami finds Pierce down to Petrify, but she gets baited in, and now it's the RWM to take Ayanami down.
Didn't get max value, but that should be good enough. 2 siege minions there, and Navi with the vitality has to tax him every single time.
Oh, it's an all-in over Fumieko. Keishi finds a pick together with Mirai. Wrath of the Dryad is what they use to get Fumieko, but look at the rest of the team right now as Keishi gets zoned away. It's a free Lord, Rihanna with the BMI forward. Trying to go for the chase right now with the Black Dragon form as well, but she might just be too far ahead.
Well, but again, trying to force out a fight that they don't exactly have the perfect position on just isn't worth it. But they've already
4v5, but you have damage reduction. Now it's Rain, who has stolen the RWM. That's the right ultimate to take.
All right, can they play this? Vitality, do they want to force Wrath of Dry? And RWM already out.
City just took it like a champ right there with the help of the damage reduction from the Evolve Lord. Now the RWM comes down as well.
It's good!
It's Vivian who loses immortality. Mirai's right there. Rian gets bursted down. Chell pops it. Oh, Rain! With a shutdown of the flicker. It's 1-4-1. Both gold laners gonna fall. City trying to run away right now. Has the flicker. Gets away in time as Ayanami goes for the dive and Keishi lands the fracture. But City gets the slow on Keishi. Now it's Vivian with the walk up again. It's Vivian with the lethal counter and it doesn't land too much onto the members. It's Vivian trying to clear.
Fumi is already here and now they have an opportunity, but they don't have a wave to actually work with just yet. They could try and collaborate with the rest of the wave to clear and try it one more time, but they're trying to get all the information and they find it. The taunt land. Oh god.
It's a double taunt on Vivian. Wait, the dragon there, and it's a big pick at 26 minutes.
Looking for a little bit more. City, you cannot afford to die here.
They have to play it very safe. Just go for the poke constantly now. It's Blazing Duet from Rian. Onto Fumi Echo, who's able to flicker out the safety now. Mirai trying to go for the Raptor drive, but gets knocked down.
Whoa!
Finally, lethal counter.
Nobody was expecting that much damage, but okay, it works out. Vitality now looking for the end.
Minion's already there. Vivian goes over to the dragon, but it's actually off. Into the RWM they go. Keishi gets away from mid in time. Now it's a dragon to the skies. They go straight for the crystal. Vitality are up 2-1. The lead in this grand finals.
Oh man, I think Vitality, if we were talking about working out the stage nerves, working out all the plays that we're going through, and having
It looks sound, and it looks like they should be able to do it quite well. Instead, they go for the Balman, which
go.
I think is good because going back to the tanks might be the way to get the win.
That's the flex. That's the flex.
The teams have gone back and forth. It's Navi and Vitality both going for a championship. But the reality is Navi needs to shut Vitality down now. Get rid of their momentum. If they don't do so, Vitality will be one round away after this to a championship. It is essential. Navi.
something here on the first turtle take.
Yeah, Vivian's on there as well. They're trying to delay this for as long as they can because they know, I don't think... Oh, what? Fumienko with the steal, the retry! Oh, a disaster at the start of the game. They're able to pick up some kills at the end of the day right now, but the turtle didn't go to Navi. Fumienko gets another on top of the turtle, and now it's Rain. Yeah, falling star moon in the back line now onto Keishi, forcing Rihanna away. Again, it's going to be the retry from Vivo. They zone her perfectly now. The top of the blaze lands. 3-man knock with immobilization lands with the slams on the pass, and Vivo won't be able to get on Rain. It's a 1-for-1 with the turtle on the hands of Vitality. Now Cine goes up to try to help Vivo. Rihanna goes for it. Vivo sees the angle. Oh no, Rihanna in the bottom lane. 3 members coming around, and it's Cine who picks up the kill. Navi weren't even on the turtle, so it gives Vitality a way to still respond to this.
They have hope. They got to clear this out really, really quick. No Finch points as well.
Fatal Lynx knocks her up. Again, this time it's Keishi who still secures it. Gets a double on the whack as well.
All right. At least.
Flicker, uh-oh. The trap lands. Cine gets an arrow as well. Now it's Vivo with a walk up too. He's gonna go on to Rian. Tempest Blaze ready. Rian just spawned. She just got back in lane. And she is dead. Cine gets traded over, but I think for now, Vitality will think that was already a lost cause on the Selena, so we get one on top of it.
Let's put the eye. Whoa, hold up. What is going on here?
Vivian's just having a bit of fun on the Atlas, you know?
You're trying to open up the map through the mid too? I mean, like, you're trying for a lot here. Navi has seen that 3 games in a row. I don't think they're gonna let it happen 4 times.
Well, at least a ton of HP already. Vivian, perfect match onto it.
And also
the back line. Oh, wait, Vivian just goes for the knockout. That's going to be the Lord secured already. The SOD lands, but you shouldn't take it. Vivo already got it. Great zoning by Vivian as she survived.
Yes. Oh wait, Rhea did eventually take it for some reason and decided, you know what, I don't want to push down on that bot side. I got to go save that top side instead.
Straight up on the Lord, but Fumienko is going to do a good job. Falling Star Moon to the back line right now, zoning them in the back, forcing the slams down to pass, and now Cine walks up with the Abyssal Arrow. 8 seconds for the retribution on Vivo. Ayanami with walk up again. Vivian doing a good job zoning. Perfect match. Keishi walking up again. That's a concealed Chell. Pops in a Purify. Oh, that's a lethal counter already used. Big resources now as Vivo Goes over to Tempest Blade. Cine making it awkward again. Going up against him and throwing a ruin and Chell. Positive Blaze into wet. That's Fumi Echo. Shut down. Chell goes down as well. Triple kill for Keishi.
Oh, the SOD does not connect. Luckily.
Conceal coming out from Navi. Slash slam and a pass in the back. Fatal Links only landing on one. Now throwing a ruin. Catching them. Immobilization. Fumi Echo bursted down by Rian. Chell's dealing with the wave right now. Cine walks up as well. That's Chell with Blazing Wet onto the wave. Lord gonna be taken down right now. Vivian taken low.
Yep, they're still going for it now. The Tempest of Blades now hits onto 4, and they still can't seem to push them out. To the waves, there's just nothing left to give. And Navi say, you know,
through that turret onto Cine. Throwing a Bruin onto Vivian. CC Mew with perfect match now. Fatal Links. Oh my god! With all the Blazing Wet and the Wind of Nature as well. That's the all-in right now. Fumieko walks up. Rian with the dash and forward. Gets caught by Chell a bit. Fumieko still there, and now she gets hurt.
okay. Oh, they want more play. The Tempest coming down.
Oh my god, Bibble. So Ray with the shutdown. And a good flicker up from Mirai. Wind of Nature saves the day. Bibble. Selena not great to clear the Ling as well. Throwing a Ruin. Only landing into the front, but now, oh my god, the lethal counter spear victory!
It connects, and now they're gonna go for the end game.
Big CC! Abyssal Arrow landing in the back line. Now Chell popping Blazing Wind and Wind of Nature. Wind of Nature responded over by Rihanna as well. The Black Shoes gets used up by Ray, but Cine is able to crack open Immortality. Now the Abyssal Arrow again. Chell jumps back to the BMI as the Lord is gonna still be on the base. It is Navi that equalized the lead.
Wow, the patience, the amount of damage that these ladies can take, the continuous momentum on top of that crowd from Vitality. Despite all of that, Navi take this next.
If Vivian is patient enough with her Minotaur.
And now the Lilia does get picked up. I think because of that Lilia, the draft is still okay for Vitality, but there's a clear sign you gotta wait for like 14 minutes to get your items.
There's been many firsts throughout this MWI. Regions excelling more so than they ever have. Players joining the stage and making history. And in this case for grand finals, we are all tied up 2-2. But the reality is that this map means the world. This map puts either Navi or Vitality.
Want to go for the fight now. Cine gets spoke just a bit. They want to go all in on Keishi. Even with the knock-up as well. Keishi very low. Possibly the counter about. Cine is able to get the Black Shoes away. Tempest ablaze now with the Rectory Vivel. Snatches it.
Oh, they're still going to go for a little bit more here. Vivel has plenty of energy. Gets the Finch Voice out of there. I'm lucky.
Really abusing that Rectory that has already been used by Keishi on the lethal to snatch away some picks. Now Ayanami in the bottom lane. They know there's no vengeance. Fumieko gonna dive in as well. Ayanami taken out by Fumieko.
Unable to get it.
Just a bit now. Poke from Rain on Cine. Falling Star Moon. Locking Keishi down. The RBM comes around as well as Vivian. He's gonna try to zone them in the back as Rain needs to respect this damage. Has to flick around with Fumieko. With a dive, Tempest ablaze under. Spear of Misery locks her down for a bit. Good lethal counter and even a Tsunami Slam to get rid of Vivel.
He ended up dying anyways. There should be. Oh, it's getting close.
Minuan's Fury knocking up 2. Now another knock up on Rian with the reset and Fumieko.
Wow!
He's dancing around. No flicker. Rian gets away. Now the whole team collapsing onto Fumieko. Keishi's right there. No lethal counter, but she's gonna spin. Fumi condiments of it all. Get the healing. Oh, the photo. It was bought right in time. No way. Cine right after. Turret down below, gonna fall for sure. Ayanami caught in the bad spot, doesn't have the dash for now. Natus Fury and the flicker in. Whole team comes clashing. Vivian taking a big shot. Vivel already made a Spear of Misery, now goes down with the Tempest ablaze, assassinates Rian. Falling Star Moon as Vivel takes a few more shots. Fumieko now caught in the Tsunami Slam, but a Purify! And the double on their turret! Into the bottom lane they go to take this turret down. Chell gonna caught with SOD. Fumieko doing a good job zoning right now as they get caught with the RWM, but the Black Shoes comes around for Cine, and Vivian's right there to provide heals over to the rest of the girls. Tier 2 falling in the bottom lane. Now just one more Tier 2. Oh, they actually keep it alive.
They saw it for sure. It would be really cruel if the rest of Vitality didn't tell Vivel that the Rectory is down. Oh my god.
Oh, with a flicker as well. Now the follow-up. Boom, Tempest ablaze. And all the blaze for Vivel. Holy shield gets around and it's a Finch.
Items as well.
Dude, it's 11,000. Vitality don't want to just beat Navi in this game. They want to beat the clock. RWM on the Cine. Black Shoe's going to be used up again. Natus Fury knocking up 2. Okay, she's going to be very low. Again, a Tsunami Slam to peel in the back line. Fumieko is going to be locked down under turret. Shut down as well. Yes, so Chell stays onto the crystal 11 minutes. And they take match point.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff, and Vitality have one thing to say. They get to cheer even louder for Team Vitality taking their third map win.
A lot, especially you have the carry as well as the link. You don't need more damage. You just need some kind of disruption. And now that Kai gets picked up, I feel like this is going to be the final game.
Oh, that's a heavy statement because the reality is for Navi, they are knocking on the door of a second place finish. For Vitality, however, one map away, one win away from securing the 2026 MWI Championship. Can they do it? Can they get the job done? Or will we get one?
To this turtle. Vivian taking a whole lot of damage already. Cine trying to go and provide some focus. Vivian's waiting in the bush right now. Oh, she steals it away from Keishi. Headbutt at the Tempest of Blaze now. Keishi's caught in the flames of Cine. Now the stun as well. Ayanami with first blood under. NAVI's been baited out as Chell is already rotated.
And even finding that first blood, but now with no means out, honestly, it might have cost her the entire laning phase now.
And it's just as we said, just as we assumed. Nami. It's Keishi holding on to the neutral objective. Vivi goes for the kickman, baits out the heavy spin. Now it's Vivi looking for the opening, goes in again, and the rinse out the red tree. Around with the fatal links, over on Vivi. She's going to be able to dive in with the Defiant Blade. Tempest of Blaze now knocking him up, and oh, it's all the Blaze picked up by Vivi.
They have the Kai too, but a play being forced by Vivi on forward from Vivian. She gets punished. Rain pulls her back.
From Mieko next to the chopping block right now with the Crimson Beacon and a heavy spin. She gets the penalty zone, but now lifted up a bit of the heavy spin, helping her out as well. But Riyadh finally gets on board with her first stack of the Sky Piercer.
It's going to be pretty difficult for Keishi to actually catch back up because he does not want. She does not want the kills. Oh wait, play flicker coming out of rain. No way of the dragon now.
Oh my God, that damage. Vivo knows there's no way for Riyadh to escape even with the Purify. That's the killer team fight. A composition that needed the neutral objectives. Fatal Links lands, but it's only on to Fumieko, not a penalty zone. Gets the Purify out, and that should be everybody going in. Fumieko taking it low, able to break around in safety. Vivian gets away the dragon. Now it's Vivo with a Tempest of Blaze, diving straight. It's a double, it's a triple, and it's a maniac for Vivo.
Come on, just keep on fighting and give us what we are looking for as they are looking for the inhibitor first. They've got the wave. Rain, it's all up to you.
11-minute game for match point. Now in 13 minutes with no Crimson Beacon, Rain's gonna be shredded to pieces.
We're better to defend a kingdom than upon its own sacred ground. Paris belongs to the Golden Hornets tonight.
The nightmare of 2024 has finally been laid to rest. Empires rise, rivals return, but Team Vitality are your undisputed back-to-back champions!
What is rightfully yours? Let's go, our champions of MWI!